707 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a good one in store here. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Buffalo Bills.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Moore with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
They kick the running back in motion. Now it's Purdy. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And he's going to bring this back for the pick six and a Buffalo touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. All right, I know y'all can't see this, but your girl is throwing some punches up here, some early body blows, Brock. That team wasted no time reaching the end zone and then dropped another 2 points right on top of it.
Now, I must say with the two-pointer, Kate, that was more than body blows. They just dropped a haymaker right to the chin.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Moore with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. A tight end in motion now. First down throw by Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, It's just a little icing on the cake.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Outside.
On the gun is Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers slice the lead down to a couple. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
No, he loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point
Here's
conversion.
Purdy to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. So they try to match 8 points with 8 points, partner, but no luck on the conversion. They stay down 2.
You know, Kate, some people prefer to take the extra point right there. Others prefer to try and keep pace. There is a lot of game left to make up those 2 points. I'll tell you this. When you get it the first time around and you're in that lead, you can see how it puts the pressure on the other to perform.
Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
First tone of the game for James Cook. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Throwing here, Allen. And oh, he got it! Interception! Nick Martin picks it off. And the 49ers can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
21, outside. 18, what's up? Yellow. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And this one is launched downfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Cole Bishop.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
5 wide. 319.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
3-9, we go.
From the red zone on first. He rolls to his right. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
They'll try to run it in. And he's going to get into the end zone. That extends their lead to 10 points.
16, 49ers 6.
Now Prater on to send it away. Isaac Garindo to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Half 85.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills trying to add to their lead. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. And up from the pistol to Cook. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Play action now with Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. There's a dive up the middle. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now Allen going to the air. Here's a screen for Cook. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. '49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play.
Hey, tight. Ready? Stop.
They're in long for him here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Purdy throwing here on first. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
On third down, Purdy. Got him on the sideline, brings it in. And he's going to jump. Let's get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
14. And a 49er first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Purdy to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing second and 23. Has a man field, it's Jennings. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Purdy on first down. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Going deep here for the end zone. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Bills will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Brandon Condrington to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Cook trying this one up the gut. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
So Sean McDermott keeping his offense out there. They're going for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, that answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate. but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence. The offense is owning them.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Get set.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. And they take this in for the score. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
This is caught, and he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense, but he doesn't make it across, and the two-point try fails. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Cotterington now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
This is Cook on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Again, it's Cook. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First and 10 from the 41. Now Allen. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Niners.
Second down, looking for options. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Now a run by Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Cook. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Offense to the line fast. Another one for Cook. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Allen. Forced out to his right. Got his man. Shakir has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Now Prater on to send it away. Moore with a return. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. Has room down the left sideline. At the 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
The 49ers will line up.
They'll try it on the ground. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense, but he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try failed. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Round 80! What's that? Monday. Half. It's out!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Sends this to the end zone. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown, lost.
What's that?
This is Cook. And he has the Bills the 1st down, and that Brock should clinch them this win.
Gain of 6.
They're set up at the 35 now.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
What's that?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And it will only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
180!
They're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
What is that?
From the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They've got to keep moving quick here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
What's that?
At the 4-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. It's a James Cook touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Hey, home. What's that?
Flying forward on the ground. And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extending their lead.
Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Moore with a return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll get it up to the 44. Buffalo calls it 2nd timeout of the half. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So the roar